Beckhams and the Sussexes, of course, seemingly fell out. Apparently, according to the, folklore, was that the Sussexes felt the Beckhams were leaking alleged information to the media about them. Of course, this was refuted by David and Victoria, and then, of course, seemingly something of a standoff. And what we have noticed is this. What you can tell, of course, is without doubt, David Beckham, one of our most celebrated footballers over here in the United Kingdom, certainly did himself a lot of good by publicly being seen queuing to pay his respects to our late and wonderful monarch at Westminster Abbey. That was possibly, and I'm not suggesting he did this for PR, but it did him a lot of good. You could see he was visibly moved by the occasion, and of course, like so many people, it will stay with him forever. Victoria, of course, also went, but didn't make it into the public domain, but a nice gesture to do. I know both of them are very much royalists, but now it appears that the Beckhams and the Sussexes have a very similar problem with their careers. As ever, let me explain. Morning, are you all right? Yes, thank you. Well, we give a wave, yes. And by a stone wall now because, the sun's gone. I know it's hard, isn't it? This is the problem. Filming on location, you never know what you're going to go. Let me just see if I can turn it round this way and then you can get back. Yes, can you see? Yeah. Well, it's not very good. Well, it's a bit better, isn't it? What do you think? You like it? Better, you just want to look at the wall. How dare you? Now, thank you also for your lovely comments about Lulu. Lots of you remember her. Yeah, I know, To Sir With Love. Of course, I wasn't around for all those catty comments. But I do know the song, of course, because it's one of those that's played, isn't it, on the radio all the time. Don't know about you, Lulu said at the time that even though she, was thrilled to do the theme and everything, she didn't know if it would be a hit because the film was considered to be very controversial. Strange, isn't it, what was controversial now and incredibly tame in today's society. You kind of think, wow, it's nothing at all, is it? Nothing. Well, it's nothing, is it, what goes on today? But of course, let me point out that the similar things always come around, simply because, of course, the Beckhams and the Sussexes, as we famously pointed out, have had something of a bit of an ongoing battle, you see. And the battle is that, they fell out over alleged things regarding the media. Nothing like celebrities falling out, is there? I've been part of that myself and witnessed it. It's very strange when they do fall out. They're the best of friends, can be newsreaders, and the best of frenemies, as they say. I'll leave that one for you to work out. But now David Beckham is suffering the same problem as, of course, the former royal known as Prince Harry and, of course, the cable TV actress Meghan Markle. You see, he had a docu-series out on Disney+. And the problem with that, with Disney+, was simply this, that it was called Save Our Squad. And it was a thing about football or soccer, as they say in America. And it was like David showing them how to save the squad. It didn't rate very well, not many people took it up, and now sadly, according to reports, apparently Disney no longer want to save the squad. He's out, he's lost a goal, whatever you want to call it. Now, of course, some people might say this is because of the very public falling out, the negativity that has happened with David and Victoria. But they pulled it back, I thought, rather splendidly with that very funny Super Bowl ad. So I don't necessarily think it's that. But it just proves the point, doesn't it? It doesn't matter who you are, the level of celebrity, etc., whether you're the Sussexes or indeed the Beckhams. People decide in this very modern age whether they wish to tune in and watch what you're streaming or not. And in the case of the Beckhams and, of course, the Sussexes, the public make the final decision, even if it's not necessarily the one you want. What? You're switching off now? Neil Sean in the very heart of a beautiful Yorkshire.